quick overview of the jab. You're in your fighting stance. Take a step, pivot, hip turn, and the arm comes out. Bang. Bang. Okay? The entire time, when you're shadow boxing, you're looking down your fist. Okay? You're looking at your target. Okay? You don't want to cover your eyes completely. You want to be right at eye level so you can see right over your knuckles. Okay? Bang. Bang. Still points to remember. Remember to keep your right arm, right hand up when you're throwing that jab. Okay? If you're a southpaw, you're going to be jabbing with your right hand. So you keep your left hand up. The reason for that, very simple. You know, if you're throwing a jab in a fight and the guy comes over with a hook or something, you're going to have your right hand up to protect yourself. Okay? Even worse, if he throws like a left kick or something like that. Right? Make sure you have that up so that he does not hit you. Right? Okay? So again, step, pivot, hip, turn, arm comes up. So there's a couple of situations where I really like to use the jab. One of them being in a more defensive situation where your opponent is coming at you, throwing punches, throw that jab up. Okay? Sometimes, you know, it may come at you with punches and kicks, okay? And it is Muay Thai, so the kick, longer range than jab, might be a little harder to get those jabs in, right? But you still can do it because it's a faster and more accurate weapon than most of your weapons. You know, and why not? Why not mix in the lead kick? What I like to do is I throw my jab and my left push kick combination. The same way the jab works is the same way it works in boxing, or works for boxers. The push kick, the lead push kick, works in the same way, but for Muay Thai fighters. Okay, so a demonstration of how it goes. So, jab, push kick, okay? And feel free to play around with it too. Your opponent's coming at you. He's looking at you, right? You can jab, push kick, and then next time fake the push kick or something. Throw that jab out, okay? Or fake the jab and then throw that push kick. What you want to do is you want to play around with it. What you don't want to do is start faking too much, okay? Sometimes, you know, you don't want to be there and be, okay, I'm going to throw the jab now, and then push kick, and then fake the jab next time, and then throw the push kick. Just let it flow, okay? In fighting and sparring, for me, I kind of just go with it, okay? What you can also do is also mix up your left push kick with your right push kick, okay? So another situation where I use the jab as a distraction, and you guys watch a lot of K1, you guys will see this. Again, in Thailand, I don't see them using the jab much as a distraction. Usually when they throw that jab, it's gonna land, it's gonna hurt. But in K1, a lot of distraction. Masato, always throwing that jab out just to see what his opponent is doing, to kind of blind his opponent a little bit before he throws that low kick. So the jab low kick combo, something that I've been taught early on in my fight career. It's a very simple, very effective combo. And the idea behind it is that, okay, what you want to do is, if your opponent is running at you and you know he's just going crazy, it's a little harder to pull it off, because what you gotta do is you gotta choose the right time to throw the jab low kick. And that's when your opponent, you know, kind of watches, see what you're doing, and he's actually respecting your technique, right? So when you have him there, when you have him like, you know, on the same page as you are, then what you can do is just throw that jab out right in his eyes, right? Right in his eye level. You're not trying to really hit him. You can hit him, that's great, okay? As long as you hit his glove though, or you're around in that area, that's great. Because what you're really trying to do is you're setting up for that low kick, okay? You throw that jab out, okay? You'll notice you can kind of even, if you lean over, you can even see if he's going to blink or if he reacts to it. And as soon as he does, there's your cue. Throw that low kick. In sparring and fighting, I don't really watch too much to see if my opponent reacts to it. I just know. I just know based on the flow of the fight, I can tell if he's gonna if it's the right time to throw that low kick after like that or not. So with experience, you'll begin to feel when it's appropriate to do that combination, right? Because once you start thinking about it too much, you try to watch too much, and you lose the whole flow of the fight, right? And you stop being spontaneous, and you overanalyze. Okay, the last thing I want to leave you guys with. Is thinking more about the jab and when you guys use it. Okay, you guys gotta remember that the jab isn't a very damaging weapon. It can knock people out, not humans, but I mean it's harder to knock people out, especially in Muay Thai when there's elbows and knees and even in boxing there's like different types of punches that are way more damaging, like the cross, the uppercuts, and the hooks, right? And you don't want to focus too much on damaging the opponent with the jab. However, with that said, the jab is really good in as a distraction weapon. Okay, you're not trying to damage him, just get it out there. As long as you can blind his vision, okay, then you can throw that low kick, that swing kick, even that cross if you want to. Okay, and be creative when you like who's to say only one jab, throw a low kick. You can double up on the jab. Especially when your opponent's already thinking, okay, he's going to throw one jab, okay, he double up on the jab, and then throw the low kick. And the next time, maybe double up, and then throw the high kick, okay? So something to think about, okay, guys?